acquisition is the process by which humans acquire the capacity to perceive and comprehend language as well as to produce and use word and sentence to communicate. This involves structures, rules, and presentation. Language is extremely complex, yet children know most of the grammar of their native language before 5 years old. So there are 6 stages in language acquisition. The pre-birth preparation of the human brain for language acquisition after birth. So when you are pregnant, the human brain, the baby's brain inside your womb, is preparing for the language acquisition after she came out, or after the delivery, or after she is born. The language acquisition begins well before a child is born. Even if you are, the baby is still in your tummy, you can talk to her, or then you can sing and you can read some stories. So she or he will be prepared for the language when he came out. This is the pre-birth illustration. The human ear begins to function at the 3rd trimester. So they can hear you singing or saying something or talking to her in the 3rd trimester. They function the ears already. They can make a well-defined distinction between their mother's voice and others. So makaila na siya kung kinsay ang tingog sa iyang mama, or ang tingog ba to sa iyang mama or tingog sa lain. They can distinguish your voice, the mother's voice. And they can differentiate between the voice, your voice, and the other people. Unborn infants can discriminate speech sounds from non-speech sound. Unborn babies can also make a well-defined distinction between their mother's voice and others. This phenomenon is one of the many natural occurrences that supports the claim that language is hardwired in the human brain. This stage of language perception or hearing in the womb is essential for language acquisition after birth. So it is very important if you talk to your baby inside the womb, because this is the preparation of the language acquisition, and this is also a training or a preparation to function their ears and their brains inside the womb. So this is the first stage. The second stage is babbling, 7 months of age. When a child reaches the age of 8 months, a drift occurs in the characteristics of babbling. Babbling becomes more distinctive. Infants begin to make sounds that can only occur in their own native language. You see, when you have a baby, they started to make sounds at the age of 8 or 7. From 7 to 8, they started to make sounds that they understand. It is their own language, and it is the nature of the baby after birth, from 7 months to 8. There are 3 phases of babblings. 1 consonant and vowel at a time. Number 2, the reduplicative babblings, the non-reduplication babblings. The 3rd stage is 1 word. This is called the holophrastic stage. From 1 year to 1 year and a half years old. A child in this stage will use single word constructions to communicate. Words production are extremely redundant. The illustration here shows that when a child requests a desired action, they would say, "Give me," or "up" and "down," and express emotion. "Oh no, bad." Just like my daughter, that her expression is, "Oh no, bad, mama bad." Oh, that's the expression. This is the name 1 year and a half, they already know objects like buttons, dogs, dog or truck, or up, down, or the expression, oh no. There are 3 functions of one-word productions. Express emotion, oh-oh. Request a desired action, up, down, give me. Or name objects like baba, bottle, truck, doggy, or mine. The 4th stage is from 1.5 years to 2 years old is the 2-word stage. Children usually enter the stage when they have acquired about 50 words. When the child reaches this age, 1 year and a half to 2 years old, their words begins increasingly and they can understand and say 50 words already. They started to learn new words and in same time they can actually communicate with 2 words. The structures of subject verb. Do word plus action like mama play or papa play. This is the do word plus the action. The structure of subject verb object. Action plus affective object is example kick ball. They express these words with actions. So possessor plus possessed object or daddy key or mama's bag. Negotiation, negation, refusal, cessation of existence to no wages, all gun mail. This is, in this stage, lots of verbs, nouns, and adjectives emerge as well the intonation. Their intonation, if they want something like kick, mama kick ball or mama's purse or mama's bag, add the stage of verbs and noun in their sentence. This stage also shows that you can understand the child clearly using the two-word stage when they reach 2 years old. The imperative command, like give me my toy, for example, or the declarative thanks, my toy truck, like the coordination. The fifth stage is the telegraphic stage from 2 years old to 2 years old and a half. At this stage, children experience a vocabulary spurt of explosion. Want more ice cream? Mommy go bye-bye. He go play. These are some of the examples that a child can say when they reach the age of 2 and 2.5. In addition, a child primarily communicates with content word already and some pronouns such as me and my. The 6th and the last stage is the after telegraphic stage, which from 2 years old, 2.5 years old. In this stage, a child in this early stage, they can already say the complete sentences, and imperative and declarative sentence appear. Imperative, this is the command: give me my toy, or give me milk, or I want food. And the declarative, the relay information, which example, thanks my toy truck, thanks my choco milk. Coordination acquired and subordination sentences also appear early in this stage. There are 2 clauses joined in a coordination: the symmetrical relations, I am tall, but she is short. Subordination, two clauses joined in a non-symmetrical relation. When I am older, I am going to be bigger. A progression of more complex question and negative appear by a child's third birthday. Oh. They begin to use more grammatical words and function. When in this state, the last stage is the stage that the child or the children can be able to communicate with complete sentence already. So when they reach 3 years old, they started to use the grammatical or the best way of communication. Apart from this, the guidelines of language acquisition, parents should note that every children is different. Every child is different. And they are special. Their development and in language acquisition is different and special in their very own way. And besides, when one child at the age of 1, as a mother like myself, when somebody else's child reaches 1 and she can talk very fluently in English or in Bisaya, I already wondered why my child, my daughter, is not like this. When she reaches 2 years old, she's going to be 3 next month. So, for example, her cousin is very fluent in English at the age of 1 and 2, or 1 to 2. And I wonder why my child is not speaking this much at the age of 2 to 3. When I read this one and when I study these stages, I learned personally that children are different in their own ways. They are special in their own ways, and there is no way that one child would be similar to another. So, as a parent, we just have to stop worrying. Time will come. They will talk in complete sentences or in complete grammar and complete action. And time will come that if not today, if not now, they will arrive to the point that they would be very fluent in the language they are choosing to speak. Now, this is the end of my discussion. Next meeting, we will have our quiz and our question and answer. I hope that you learned something this afternoon from my report.
Yes, ma'am.
I may not be the perfect reporter because of this visual aid keeps falling, but I'm sure you will learn something.